Good evening, Tightliners, and welcome back to the channel. Fishing on a beach again tonight. I've got Adrian with me over there. He's been down just a bit longer than me. Before I got here, he's had one small schoolie, well, what did they say, about 37 centimetres, something like that, 32. Anyway, I got two baits in the water. I've got one up and over with ragworm and the Portsmouth loop rig, both with ragworm on at the moment. Tide's flying in. Didn't realise how big a tide it was tonight actually, and well, we'll see what happens. Gonna put another bait out there in a bit, some sand eel, looking for a ray. Right, I'm gonna have to make another move off the beach in a minute. Right, yeah, I'll bring it back to the door. Right guys, it's gonna be one of these nights. Look at the size of that, Lee. Right on the top of the rig body. And then obviously there's some on the hook as well. Absolute nightmare. That took an age to get in. Right, it'll probably take an age to get it off as well. That's not good. Don't know what's going to happen if it carries on like this. Whether we will continue to stay and try as we have been in the past. Anyway, looking all set up at the guys, this is very tough. The weed is ridiculous. Can't say that I've seen any bites. So what I've done now, on the up and over, I've put a double sand eel bait out. Looking for a ray. I did get a small idea this time last year, but I also had two decent bass on frozen sand eel here last year as well. So who knows? Pwy sy'n gwybod? Anyway, we'll keep trying. If it doesn't work, we might move somewhere else. Who knows? That's also rhywbeth. Okay, Tightliners. A request after the last video. How do I best put ragworm on the hook? Well, there's two ways, really. You get your worm and you get a baiting needle. I don't always use this. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Thread the worm onto the baiting needle, trying to make sure you don't go through this thing and you get it all the way up without puncturing it. Slight puncture there. Oops. Never mind. Right to the end there like that. Right, so it goes in on the pointy end there like that. Bring it up to here. Right, at this end, there's a little hole in the needle. So what happens is, as you notice, I've had to put my specs on to do this. Right, so you put it onto the needle there like that, and then all you do then is just push the worm over there, make sure it goes over the knot nicely, in the eye of the hook, up, and just pull it down until it comes onto the hook there like that. Right, so I usually have one of these glow beads or moon glows up here just to stop it from flying up the line. But as it happens on the Portsmouth loop rig, it won't fly any higher than that anyway. So there's that way of doing it. And well, this is probably the way I will do it most of the time. Without the needle, and it's just hold the worm, get it in through the head, and then carefully thread it up the hook. Again, then bringing it over the eye, and then just thread it on there like this. And this works exactly the same with hookworm as it does as well. So anyway, I hope that answers your question. Nice tidy bait with that from stopping it from going up too far. There we go, guys. Threading ragworm onto a hook. So, rhywbeth arall, like and all. Well guys, I'm admitting defeat here now. 10 o'clock. I've given it a good go. Anyway, I'm going to go off and I'm going to go to Cheddar Bay and see Kai and Kay there. Adrian's not going to come with me. He's going to battle it out here for a little longer and see what happens. Anyway guys, when I get there, like and all, yeah? Tight liners, as you can probably gather, with the lack of wind noise and lack of surf noise, is we've moved locations. Well, I have, and I've met up with Kai and Kay. They've been fishing on the beach in Cheddar Bay, and they were getting battered there and catching hardly any fish either. So we've come over to a rockmark local. Portsmouth loop rig gone in with the ragworm on, and an up and over with sand eel. First casts so far. No movement on the rods as yet. Still fishing about half an hour of the flood, something like that, and then we'll fish it down somewhat. Big tide, so who knows what might happen. Possible fish, dogfish, whiting, chance of a ray and a huss. Yeah, let's see what happens. Surely we can't blank again. Anyway, I'm going to put a third rod out now anyway, and see if I can put, I don't know, put a mackerel bait out or something like that, and see if I can get a ray. Hey. We can try. Gallwn ni drio. So os oes rhywbeth fel yr arfer, mi ddoi chi'n dol.
Because I've been wanting to do it last year but didn't get the chance. So hopefully go this year now, get some blondes.
You stay there then. Na, mae'n iawn, mae ti'n chydig allan yna. Running out. Yeah. I got it, fishy, fishy.
Oh yeah? Decent?
No. White singer.
Straight back out.
On the beach and pier. Oh God, I'm still recording from before. Oh dear, that's going to take a long time to bloody... Well guys, avoided the blank at least. With the whiting, on the ragworm, on the Portsmouth loop rig, on the beach and pier. Well, not bad size. If I'm catching them next Friday night on the breakwater, it'll be alright I think. Several of them. Anyway, it's not a blank. Let's get another bait out there and see what happens. Okay guys, I've said this several times on the channel before. I've just been around here now. That is full of just tins, drink tins, bait wrappers, old rig bags and things like that. There's no need to be leaving things here, guys. This is something that's been repeatedly said on my channel, and I know on other people's channels as well. Please take your rubbish home with you, guys. Oh, there's a bite and a half there now. I've got a bit of a mackerel fillet on this one, and it's been attacked, I think, by whiting. Just been attacked by whiting. Anyway, like I was saying, please take your rubbish home. It weighs a hell of a lot less taking it back with you than it did when you were brought it here. Do us all a favour, guys, please. If you see people leaving stuff behind, please tell them. Anyway, that's enough of that for now. Let's see if we can catch some more fish. It's not very good at the moment, is it? Anyway, normal chydig. Right guys, this is what we've been getting. More whiting. Not bad size like, but still. My mackerel bait just came back there now, absolutely stripped to bits. And there it goes again now. Whiting attacking that one again. And if you can see the bite on that one. Sandeel bait's been attacked by whiting. So what Kai's done, he's put one out there. But these whiting, I don't know. Might be able to cut them up, I suppose, and use them, but anyway. One thing, they show a great bite on that beach and pier. Like I said, the full review of that is on its way. Fish on again. Feels heavier than a whiting this time. I think this might be a dog. Yeah, it's a dog. Coming in backwards as well. I knew they weren't going to be far away. Anyway, let's get another bait out there and try again. Not chydig. Well guys, another dog. Don't want these things, but I think we're going to get him here, and that's about it. Don't know how much longer we're going to give it. We'll see. Anyway, that's also rhywbeth arall, ddech chi'n dol. Right guys, oh my god, the light's gone bad. Put a lovely bait, raise a clam and ragworm cocktail, and that's what I get, a doggy. We're slowly winding this session up now, I think, guys. I don't think I'll bait this spare rig up again now. Right, that's out. That's what, doggy number 4 or 5 now. About 4 or 5 waiting. Very slow. However, if I can get that many doggies in a match next Friday, so if you're interested guys, I have said it before, next Friday night meeting 5:30 at the Breakwater Gates, fishing 6:30 till 10:30, Winnie's Worms match, Holyhead Breakwater. Everyone welcome, £10 entry, £2 fish pools. It's a bit of a laugh, not massively serious. So if you fancy giving it a go, we'll see you there. Anyway, like I said, we're going to wind this up now. So os oes rhywbeth arall, ddech chi'n dol. Well guys, that's an end of another session. Not the best sessions at all. Started off on the beach with Aid. Surf looked absolutely fantastic. It looked perfect. But the weed was horrible, and it was pulling us over. In the end, we started getting tangled, even though we were fishing miles, a long way away from each other. We had an almighty tangle, and anyway, I decided to call it that. Adrian stayed for a bit. I don't know how we got on. Anyway, so I decided to go to Trevor Bay to meet with Kai and Kay. They'd already packed up there, so we ended up on the rocks in sheltered area, not too far from here. And yeah, okay, there were some fish, some whiting, up to about 30 centimeters, dogs, about 6-7 dogs, about 4 or 5 good whiting, or decent whiting. Anyway, didn't show you all the fish because you don't really bothered about seeing dogs. Like I said, there is a match on the Breakwater next week, next Friday night, so if you're keen on that one, come over. Don't forget, if you do like what you see in the videos, please hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and hit the like button. So anyway guys, we'll plan the next session now, and hopefully there'll be a bit more fish. So until the next time guys, keep your lines tight.